Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Electronic Harassment Parent Coalition on Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Looks like June 5th, um, also known as National Feel Sorry for Lori Day. Oh, where? Poor little thing. Look, I don't know what this girl's problem is, but if you heard what I heard today from this girl, and the things she said to people that I could hear, you would absolutely not believe that the police can't do something about her. I mean, woo! There are drug rants, and there are meth addicted psychoses, and then there's just plain old Looney Tunes crazy. And today, she hit a new low. First of all, I'd like to say that the hits on the blog have been extremely good. And I want to let everybody know that we are working harder than ever to bring a resolution to this problem. I'm sorry about the glare on my glasses, and I'm sorry I look so tired, but she has been crazy. I mean, we're talking crazy. So, basically, this is the thing. As she slips deeper and deeper into her addiction and loses less and less support from the police department, she becomes more and more controlling over the people that she talks to using remote neural monitoring. And, today was another perfect example of why people, well, it's not called Love Lisa, let's put it that way. She has a tendency to involve herself in the lives of the people that she is surveilling. And from what I understand, it is one of the more unpopular things amongst the operators, the other people that do this, because it is putting them in danger. But see, they don't seem to understand that unless she stops, they're going to get in trouble. So if I were the other operators of this system, I would find a way to stop her legally or however you do it technologically. But you better find a way to stop her because she's got herself so wrapped up in everybody's lives now, people in San Diego, that it's coming to a crashing halt. And not that I want to see this system of torture continued or surveillance of innocent people continued, but she's she's crazy. I mean, you should hear the stuff. All right, we all know that today's blog post is okay. Before she goes all crazy, I didn't say she was a lesbian. I said she was acting like a lesbian. And the reason I'm saying that is because today she went after one of my team members that she has fallen in love with now for years and years, Missy, entertainer and dancer from the Gentlemen's Club on Perez Road, also a really fine person, by the way. And she goes after her girlfriend. And this is something that we have seen time and time again with this girl. I myself have been involved with two or three relationships now where she has literally inserted herself into the middle of the relationship, and if we won't stay away from each other, she'll put one of us in jail. You saw it all the time when I was around Stephen Fry. In fact, if police officers don't believe me, look at all the arrests without convictions that happened right around Stephen's house. I mean, that was part and parcel to keep me away from him. And then once I made the decision to stay away from him, she followed me. After she told me how much in love she was with him. Boo, hoo, hoo. Look, I'm not buying this victim routine from her, okay? And if any of you are buying this victim routine for her, I challenge you, when you get a chance, to read and listen to the things that she has to say to me and everybody else. I have never in my life heard a woman swear 24 hours a day. Everything is that son of a, you mother, son of a, like that. And that's what it sounds like all day long. And then she starts threatening people like she's gonna go out and do something to them, like my friend Missy's girlfriend, who I, jokingly call Chin Chin. She's Asian, so and it's just something that she and I have together, and that's what I call her, and she laughs, and it's a joke. But when she starts going after Missy's girlfriend and starts threatening her, a valued member of my team, we need to have recourse with the police department to be able to report that. You need to hear what she sounds like to us, because I'll guarantee you she doesn't say nearly the things to you that she does to us, because she thinks she owns us. She thinks that we're her property. And when she can't get through to me, her first question to her friends is, who am I supposed to listen to now? What am I supposed to do? I'm not just going to sit here on a Tuesday. Nasty. And, I'm an adult. Plain and simple, I don't deal well with little children, especially ones that are about 50 years old. And for those of you people out there that think she's 35, first of all, I would suggest a pair of these. Second of all, I suggest that she's not. She's 47, almost, 47, pretty much. And she's going on about 60, and it isn't pretty, but I have to hear her all day long. Right now she's saying, that mother. You should hear it. What I have to hear is a little girl ranting about how somebody won't return her love. And if I say something about it, or mention something about it, then she thinks I'm being violent towards her. Well, I'm not being violent by telling you this. It's just the truth. I have been going through this now, and I'm not lying to you. It's the honest God truth. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, going on 8 years now. Who in their right mind could be sitting at a computer for 8 straight years, Sergeant Anderson? Seriously. Every waking moment of my life for the last 8 years, I've heard her brother, or Christian. Every single time. Every single night. All night long. If you think that's an exaggeration, wait till you see what my team's put together about how often I've been able to sleep through the night without somebody talking to me in my sleep. I've got bags under my eyes. Now, it's not easy to look this good with as little sleep as I really get. But, I do try to put myself to sleep, and it's really hard because I never get really into REM sleep. And when I do, it's, this forced, what they call dream sequencing, where, I'm constantly being talked to. It's a scientific fact that if a person is being spoken to while they're sleeping, their dream patterns change. And you can be suggested to actually dream what the person's suggesting to you. And it's 8 years, Sergeant Anderson. I mean, forget the 20-some years before this that she's been following me around. Now I got to hear her every minute of the day. And she thinks I can't handle it. And she thinks it sounds like she's in the room with me, yet, bet, like that. But it doesn't. It sounds like background radio noise from a lunatic. If I were the police, or I were her family, I would seek a 72-hour hold 5150 to see if there are some mental problems that can't be worked out with medication and drug rehab. She's going to think that's so mean. But when you're shooting up 6 needles a day, Just saying. All right, I just want everybody to know I'm hanging in there. NBA Finals, go Spurs. Um, just want to give a shout out to Mr. David Geffen. Um, we need somebody at UCLA to look at what we deal with here in terms of the technology and having it removed. And I know that you have your theater there on the UCLA campus, and it is kind of like close to where they do a lot of surgery and stuff. So I'm sure you're tight with those people, and you need to speak with the big guy here and see if maybe there's somebody that would be willing to, look at us and have these things removed. And I'm sure we can find them. I'm sure it's not any different than a foreign object being removed from anybody. I mean, I've seen people have glass removed from them and everything else. So we'd like to see if there's somebody you can help us out with, David, and I'd really appreciate it. I hope everything's going well for you. Don't even sweat the Clipper deal. That's way too much to pay for a basketball team. You should. I was thinking, you should probably bank on somebody like me. I'm just joking, man. You probably should, though. I cost a whole lot less, and I work a lot harder than a lot of guys, but probably not the Clippers. Probably not them. Anyways, everybody have a good night. Christopher, I love you. I know she's being difficult. I know she's trying her best, but she is not gonna get on my nerves again. And that's the promise I make to my team. Every single time I hear her go off like this, I think to myself, I must be getting to her. Good luck to everybody. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm going to take probably a day off here soon, but we've been working hard. Keep on reading what I'm posting, and today is about the Thespian Lesbian. Talk to you guys later. I didn't say she was a lesbian. I said she was acting like a lesbian. There's a difference. Right, Eileen Alvarez?